So first of all, I want to talk to you about what the definition of an entrepreneur is. It's an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risks and enjoying many of the rewards. And just so you know, it's disproportionate. You'll take far more risk than you do actually get rewards. And that's what it means to be an entrepreneur. It's someone who identifies a need in the marketplace and works to fulfill it. Historically applied to an individual who starts a business seeing the ability to fulfill a need as an economic opportunity. And that's it. You find a need, you fill a need. And I'm going to do a series for you on the DNA of a business. And that really is going to get more and more into the nitty-gritty of how to find a need and how to fill a need and how a business functions accordingly. But that's what an entrepreneur does. Entrepreneurs are a big deal. What's important to understand about entrepreneurs is we don't have a lot of seats at a lot of tables. And the reason being is entrepreneurs are left, right, and center. Entrepreneurs don't vote in a certain block. They don't have centralized power. And so because of that, we have organizations, whether it be the National Small Business Association or we have chambers of commerce and things like that. But at the end of the day, we are a very diverse group. I just recently had our mastermind event. I had 3,200 people in the room at the San Diego Convention Center. Fantastic event, great spirit, great energy. And I'm telling you, I had people from all kinds of different persuasions in life, of politics, of social perspectives, of economic perspectives. But yet every one of them share this common bond of someone who wants to grow, someone who wants to do better for themselves and their family and their communities. And you know what? There was no dissent. There was no offense. Nobody walks out because they got offended or demands a refund. It's never happened. Why? Because we focus on what binds us together. And under entrepreneurship, there's a common bond that we all have. And it is a big deal. We're a big deal. We're small individual entrepreneurs that can build big businesses, but ultimately, most entrepreneurs have small businesses. And it represents 44% of, for example, the U.S. economy. So the largest economy in the world, 44% of it. Think about that. Almost half of the entire U.S. economy, the largest economy in the world, is small business people. But you never hear much talk about small business people because we don't have big political lobbies for the most part. We don't really account in anyone's political or socioeconomic power plays. And so, but it's a big deal. It's the engine. It's everything. Small business, the SBA says there's 31.7 million small businesses. And by the way, that doesn't include the gig economy. That doesn't include side hustles. That doesn't include people who have a job and a business on the side. So it's just an enormous part of the working population. It's an enormous part of the economy. The SBA said from 2000 to 2019, small businesses alone created 10.5 million net jobs. So compared to the jobs that were lost, and remember, during the pandemic, small businesses got hammered. Home Depot was open. Walmart was open. But small businesses got shut. Restaurants got shut. Small businesses got hammered with all the lockdowns. Big businesses did not. Think about that. And even with all that said, 10.5 million net new jobs, almost 6 million brand new businesses created. So it's a big deal. I love entrepreneurs. I love people who are willing to take on the risk. I love people who are willing to bet on themselves. I love people who are willing to bet on an idea with such conviction they're willing to put it all to the center of the table. And I also know there's a lot of risk. In year one, 20% of small businesses fail. It's 30% by year two, 50% by year five, and 70% of small businesses no longer exist after 10 years. I know, this is Debbie Downer, what's going on? In the real estate space where I came from, 87% of realtors don't make it past the 5-year anniversary mark. So I am the patron saint of the lost cause. I love small business people. I'm a small business person my whole life. Obviously, I built big businesses as well. But the fact of the matter is my business is built on championing small business. We have 22,000 members in our coaching and support systems. We train tens of thousands more small businesses every year. And we have tens of thousands come through our seminars. So I am small business all the way. I come from it. My father was an independent contractor. He was a painter. His father was a painter. His father. So I come from 5 generations of small business owners. And so it's in my DNA. And I know it's in a lot of your DNAs too. So the first dynamic is entrepreneurs are possibility thinkers. And the definition of that is an attitude about life that relies on taking realistic, positive action to increase the likelihood of successful results. Love it.